me get you set up here in the right place. Hey, Megs, Dory, Mandy, Circle H, Rainy. Hello, guys. How is everybody? I just had to run upstairs and get my phone holder. So if I'm a little winded, that's why. Welcome to the Made in Japan raid train, y'all. Let me just grab my water here. Oh, my name is Emily. I am Vintage Vibe. I have lots of goodies for you all around me, and some puppies too. Right there. Hey, Snug. Hi, everybody. So this is the Made in Japan raid train. We're about in the middle of it right now, I would say. And it goes all the way into the evening. And it's put on by Grove Family Finds. So make sure you're following them. And we will get started here in just a second. I am going to get a giveaway going. The giveaways are ephemera today. I have a full catalog and I have not enough time to get through everything. So if you, oh, okay, no worries. I will do pre-bids and requests first. As always, those get prioritized and I can jump to those at any point, so you can put them on at any time. If we get through those, then I will go straight down the line, see how far we get. I only have 30 minutes, so we are going to make sure to go fast. Oh yes, the raid train goes tomorrow as well. I should say that. It is 2 days, so it goes all the way into the evening today, and then it will also be tomorrow as well. So it's been so popular that it was made into a 2-day train. So Grove Family Finds does do this one fairly often. So if it's something you're interested in and you're a seller here, I'm sure you could message her. She'll get you on the wait list. So the giveaway is running, and as soon as we get our raid from NC Thrifter, we will get started with pre-bids. I have a couple of pre-bids, and then I will go quick like a bunny. And I didn't bring my laptop over here. So mods, if you will, let me know if there's a pre-bid. Did we get a raid? Did we get the raid? Okay. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Emily. I'm Vintage Vibe Treasures. Thank you so much to Grove Family Finds for putting this 2-day Made in Japan raid train together. Make sure you are following her. She's right here. The giveaway is going. The giveaway is paper ephemera today. I have a loaded auction and buy it now. I always prioritize pre-bids and requests. We only have 30 minutes together, so I will not be able to get through everything. If there is something that you want to make sure I get to, thank you so much. Please put it in the chat or put a pre-bid on it. My mods will grab it for me. I always prioritize those pre-bids and requests. And then if we get through those and we still have time, I will go straight down the line and see how far we go. I tend to have a large variety of items, so there should be something in there for everybody. I hope. If not, take a look in the buy it now. I have cap shipping at $9.21 and we're going to get started. So everyone get in the giveaway. It is a thank you for the raid and for being on the raid train today. It is ephemera. I am a paper seller here as well, so I like to send ephemera in my giveaways. Okay, here's the first pre-bid, and this one is a choice. Here's your Made in Occupied Japan stamp. You have the green dragon. Ignore my tags, guys. I have a Shop My Shelf show, so almost everything has a tag on it. And then I have the red dragon. So you get to choose which one you want. And they're just little bud vases made in Occupied Japan. We're going to do 10-second auctions, and that one is running. And I don't think that she's here, so if someone can tag her and ask her to choose which one she wants. How that works is I'll give her a minute to get in here and let me know which one she wants. If she doesn't come in, then we'll run it again. That person will get to choose, and whichever one is left will go to her. The other pre-bid, which these were put in beforehand, so I did know about these two at least, is this little girl. She is like a bisque ceramic. She does have one call out here on her toe. It is in the photo there. And she's about 7 inches tall. She comes with a wood platform. Here's your Made in Japan. And then on her as well. So these two do go together, but she's beautifully hand painted. She is a bisque piece. She's very fragile. But look at the detail like in the hair and stuff. It's really nice. And so she sits on her little stand. So she's going to run starting at 10. She does have that one call out on her toe, but you really can't tell when she's just sitting there. And I just think she's beautiful. The hand, I'm sure these are probably like cherry blossoms or something. Let's try this again. Thank you so much. You got that one as well. Of course, I didn't grab a sold box. Okay. Let's see here. Please let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to jump to. I am just checking real quick to make sure that there are no other pre-bids. I don't have my laptop, so I don't have a good way to look at that. Okay, great. So we're going to just get started at the top with number 2. I'm going to give it just a minute on number 1 to see if she comes in. And that is the Cowgirl. I actually really love this one. She's right here. Ooh, the Givey is running. Little Mummy, congratulations. You have some discounted shipping with me if you want to shop today. This one is marked Japan. Little ceramic. I'm calling her the Cowgirl. She's got her little hat on and her vest and her little hootenanny pew pew there. So she's going to run for 5. I think she'd be really cute in a small shelf. She seems feisty. So she is running. This is the Made in Japan raid train. It goes all day today and tomorrow. So you can click here to click the first item 00 for today's schedule, and then you can also search by the Made in Japan raid train to get all the sellers tomorrow as well. All right, we have the bird in the tree. This bird does not like to stand up on its own, so it will need to lean against something. There's your Japan. But it's just a little, cockatiel or something in the tree. So we're just running that little baby for 3. A lot of the small figurines are just $3 today. I have a lot of Occupied Japan today. I didn't have Occupied Japan as much the last time. It was mainly just Japan, but today I have a lot of Occupied Japan. I raided my mom's house. I didn't know, but she collects Occupied Japan, so she had a lot of stuff she was willing to part with. All right, these are shakers. Here's your sticker. You have Allspice. This is sticker schmutz, and I will get this off before I send it your way. But it's got the singing Redbird, no stopper in that one. Lovely Crazing. This one's in better condition, the Allspice one. The ginger one does have a crack, so I don't recommend using it. You can feel it, so just be aware of that. It does have a crack, but it has its stopper. So I'd put the stopper in this one probably and use that one if I wanted to, and then but for display they're cute. So you get to choose which one you want for $3. If you want allspice or ginger, they are ceramic and they're just really cute. Okay, we are just going down the line until I get can you tell me the number, please? Since I have so many, that will really help me with time. If you have a specific one, I've got multiple lacquer trays today. All right, we're gonna do the choice for the ceramic bottle labels. So when you put your liquor in a clear bottle, you don't have you got it. You don't have a label. So this is a way to label them. They do have Japan stickers on them. Thank you for your purchase out of the buy it now. So I have 2 of the 4 that I originally had left. The rye one does need to be reattached to the jump ring, but it is all there. It just needs to be attached with a pair of needle nose pliers and then closed back up. So you have rye or scotch. They're beautiful porcelain. Japan liquor labels, if you drink rye whiskey or scotch, they're usually mixers. So, all right, let's do the trays. I just added these. I did add stuff up until like literally 15 minutes ago. So, all right, this is the large one. Let me get out of my thing here. Okay. Guys, this is a huge tray. This is how big it is. So I'm going to actually show you the small one because it's the one that will fit on the table, but they are all the same design. The call out on the big one is there is a little staining right here. So just be aware of that. They all are like a lacquer. They've got the rattan or the plastic wrapped handles. Here's the back. This one's the only one that has the made in Japan sticker, the large one. And the measurements are there in the description. I did make sure to put those in because I knew we'd be low on time and I wouldn't be able to um, do it, easily here. So this is a small one, but it's the same design, just so you can get an idea. So this one is 5. They're 543 in price. And it is for the really, really, really large one. But they all have that same gold trim, the same wrapped handles, just a little bit of wear. Thanks, Abby. That one's coming to you. And then we will move to 44. Sorry, Lou, I didn't mean to disturb you. My dog is sleeping next to me. All right, this one is the square one. And it is 10.5 inches square. Again, there's some wear and some staining. I think these were actually just used and loved. It doesn't have the sticker on the back, but they were all from the same set. And this one is $4. This one would be cute for like a little tray of cookies and some tea, or for your little charcuterie boards. And then we'll do the little one. The little one is number 45. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate you being here, hanging out with us today. This is the little one. So it is 10.5 by 7. This one doesn't have any major staining, a little bit of scuffing and wear to the surface. Here's the back. This one is just $3. Thank you for your purchases out of the Buy It Now. I appreciate you. Abby, thank you. So I still have the square one. If anybody wants the square one, let me know. Thank you so much. Those are yours. I'm going to go back up unless there is something that's come through. Actually, let's do this other vase. So one had a pre-bid, but they're not here to choose. So we're going to run it again. You can have the green or the red, and then whatever one's left is the one they will get. Oh, there she is. You must have heard us talking about you. Let's try this again, Vintage. You won your pre-bid on these. Do you want the green one or the red one? You just let me know. And then we'll run the other one while I get a drink. Green or red? Let's try this again, Vintage. Hello. Green or red? I'm going to run it again while we're going, because if nobody wants the other one, it doesn't matter, and I can message her later. Oh, last second swipe. So let's try this again, Vintage. Let me know if you want green or red, because we're running them blind right now. You won the first one. So if you lose the second one, I need to know which one you want. She's like, I'm battling. I can't talk right now. It is for one. So she's like, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take them both. Okay, that solves that problem. You got them both? Yep. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much for your bids. I appreciate you. All right, let's do this. If you guys are sensitive to naughty jokes, look away for just a second or put me on mute. If you have kids in the room. This says, do you always comfort your patients like this, doctor? And it is a trinket tray. It is $4. It's an art mark. It has a hanger, so you could hang it if you wanted to. And I don't see any wear. I just pick them randomly after. Like I just pick two and then they go because I have 350 and they're all the buy it now stuff's in another part of the building. This one is $4 for the naughty trinket tray. Guys, I was looking up Occupy Japan because I have a lot of it in today's show, and I didn't know that Occupy Japan is for the years 1945 until 1952. It means Allied occupied Japan. So from 1945, when Japan surrendered after World War II, until the Treaty of San Francisco was signed in 1952. Let's try this again, Vintage. You won them both, so they're both coming to you. This is a Japan ceramic divided dish with strawberries in the middle. Okay, no worries. I will keep that in mind. Thanks for letting me know. It does have a couple call outs. I did take photos of them. There's a little paint chip here. And then I believe there's a pressure hairline right here. But it feels pretty stable. It does have the UNESCO Japan part of the sticker still. And it's going to run for just $4. I know there are people who collect strawberries. I thought it was a really interesting like nut dish. But yeah, I didn't know that about Occupied Japan, and so I was excited to learn that. My husband actually didn't know either, and he's the Google king, and so if he doesn't know something, I get really excited to be able to tell him. All right, we're already halfway through, friends. So if there's something you want to see, please let me know so I can jump to it. I will not be able to get through everything. As you can see, I'm only on number 8 out of 42. All right, I have one other like nut dish or whatever. This one is Lusterware and it is Noritake. So there's your stamp. This one is handled with the gold and the Lusterware glaze. And then it has I believe this is a poppy probably. A little bit of wear to this one. And then this one's like a bud. But look at the beautiful hand painting of the leaves. Yeah, 14, you got it. So a little bit of wear to the paint, although I don't feel anything on top of the glaze. So it could just be they missed it while painting it, but the detail of it is really good. And I don't have any chips or cracks on this one. This one's going to run for $6. And this is Noritake, Japan. So I thought this was a really beautiful one. Okay, let's do number 14. That's the Nippon bowl. So here's this one. Just taking my tag off. There's your hand-painted Nippon. Little flea bite here at the bottom. And all the details on the inside. This is sticker schmutz here. So here's the inside. But look at the gold like dots. And you can feel the texture of the paint. This is on top of the glaze. So be careful when cleaning. That will take the paint off. This is just glitter and schmutz from inside the storage thing. So other than that little flea bite on the bottom here, it's in good condition. So we'll run that one for $5. And it's just a cute little bowl. It's Nippon hand painted on top of the glaze. Okay. Thanks for letting me show her off. Okay. We are going to go to this guy. He is a donkey, obviously. The internet says this is Relco. It is just marked Japan on the bottom. Here is I love that his wheels of his cart are like a daisy. And I love his face. I love the painting technique they used. And he is meant to hold condiments. So like salt, pepper, and then like maybe ketchup, mustard, something like that. I think he's really cute for a charcuterie board. So he is just $5. And he's in good condition. A little bit of wear here and there. I'm looking for major chips, but I don't see any. And I just love him. I do have another donkey that is a toothpick holder as well. And the other donkey is Occupied Japan. And if there is something you guys want me to skip to, please just throw the number in the chat. I'm happy to hop around. I'm just going in order. I see I have a pre-bid on 11. So this guy actually came with nothing in his eyes. What? And I added rhinestones into his eyes. So those were from me. There's like some, I think this was supposed to be sugaring in his ears. Not entirely positive. There's a little bit of wear on the end of his tail, but his flower is in good condition. He needs a rhinestone right in the middle of the flower as well, I think. There's your Japan. Very kitschy. This is this is coming off. It's just dirt. He needs a good cleaning. But I added the rhinestones because the eyes were just like little divots. So he's gonna run for 6, and he does have a pre-bid. We got 11 minutes before we raid into Vintage Rocks Autism. And this train does go on all day today and tomorrow. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, moving right along. Number 12. This one has a call out. It is a Takahashi ceramic Japan frame. And I had a mishap at the bins. If you guys have been in my shows lately, you heard the story. But this is one of the items that broke. I ended up repairing it, but it does have that repair on the corner here. So just know that that is there. It is Mark Takahashi, and it is going to run for 5, but it's a beautiful blue and white piece. If you put a photo in there, you won't notice it. It's got like the bird, but I just thought it was so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna sit him back here. Tuesday's here. Hi. All right, number 13 is the vintage Johnny guitar. This is a bottle opener. He's marked Japan on the bottom, and he's all wood. And then his little bottle opener is a guitar, and it is metal. It's got a magnet for him to hold his guitar. It is also attached by this little ribbon, so you won't lose it. But he's got his little faux beard. He's going to run for 8. If you have a bar cart or just drink a lot of wine or beer, he's kind of fun to. And his hat is leather. Okay. I know. He's so good. I have one like that on our bar cart normally. All right, we did number 14. I'm going to skip number 15, but if anybody wants me to go to there, let me know. All right, these are a choice. And they're like little mini plate ornaments. So most of them have ties on the back. They all have a hole up top, so you could string one if there isn't one. They are Bloom, made in Japan. I've got a couple that I have multiples of. This one's got a chip, so we're going to take that one out. So we've got 1. The berries is 2. Autumn scene 3. I have 2 of these. 4, 5. Strawberries, 6. And then the cherry blossom one is 7. So we're going to run it for choice. This one's the only one I have 2 of, running for 3. And if you bid, just know which one you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if there's no interest, we'll move on. Okay, great. Moving along. If you guys put a pre-bid in, if you let us know, that would be super helpful. This one is the little Scotty dog single shaker. He is taped on the bottom. No stopper, but he has tape on the bottom. And he is, I do believe he's marked Japan under here. But he is covered with tape. And he is going to run for just $4. A little bit of wear to his paint. But he's so cute. He looks very worried. So $4 for him. If you guys have requests, let us know. We've got 8 minutes left in the show before we raid into Vintage Rocks Autism. And I'm not going to be able to get through everything. I am going as quickly as possible and hopping around a bit. So if there's something you want me to go to, please let me know. Look at this wall pocket. I think this is so beautiful. Here's your marking, hand painted, made in Japan. And it is like the style that they use for dragonware. If you guys are familiar with the Japanese pottery dragonware, there's a little bit of schmutz here. but it is very textured, raised up off of the surface. And then this is luster wear here, but there's no chips or cracks that I can see. There's a little bit of wear to the bottom there. And then here's the inside. But this one is 15. It's so gorgeous. This is the same, Louis, stop. This is the same technique as they use on Dragonwear. So it is very textured. This is raised up off of the surface. But I just think it's fantastic. All right. And then let's do this guy. This is an ashtray. And it has a call out, I thought. Yes. It's got one flea bite here, and then there's some general wear to the gold trim. But it is a really pretty chintz ashtray. Here's your back. So this one's gonna run for $6. I love, actually, it's kind of like chamber stick almost. You could put a candle in here. Could use it for your rings or a bar of soap or whatever. All right. Okay, I'm gonna move to some of the Occupied Japan stuff. I'm keeping an eye on the time. This guy. This is the dancing couple. They've got some wear. There's your Occupied Japan. I love the design on her dress. So this one is just $3. If you guys are just joining, take a look at the auction tab. This is all made in Japan or Occupied Japan. And let me know if there's anything that I can skip to. We've only got a few minutes left. I'm going to get the last ephemera giveaway going as a thank you for hanging out with us today. Please stay on the train all day. Make sure you are following Grove Family Finds, who is the one who puts on this train. Louis James, stop. This is the toothpick holder. Look at the design, the pattern of the paint on this. So there's your Occupied Japan little toothpick holder guy. He'd be cute for a small little air plant or something as well. $6 on him. And I don't see any call outs on him. Okay. And I am skipping around a bit. So I'm happy to jump back if you guys want me to. Look at this guy. He looks like our dog. There's your Occupied Japan. He doesn't have any call outs. He's in great condition. And he's going to run for $8. Little pupper. All right. We'll do the little Toby mug. This guy is a mini Toby mug, and it is marked on the bottom, made in Occupied Japan. In good condition, just a little bit of wear to the paint under the glaze. This one's going to run for $3. All right, let me just double check that I didn't miss a pre-bid. If you guys have any requests, let me know. Thank you so much for the follows. I do see those coming through. This is a unique one. I've never seen a double, like a taper candle holder from that time. So this one holds 2 tapers, and you've got the gentleman sitting in the middle. There's your Occupied Japan. This one, again, is in really good condition. I just thought it was unique. And it's going to run for $8. If you're just getting here, please get in the giveaway. Let us know if there's anything we can show you. We've only got a few minutes left. All right. I have a couple of really tiny bud vases. The first one is this guy. And he is marked like the others. Hi. Hubs is here modding for me. but he's gonna run for just 3. I think he's cute. You could put a little plant in there. Got his little backpack on. Yeah, so I didn't know that Occupy Japan was like such a small period of time. And I also didn't know the difference between like Japan and Occupy Japan. So I'm glad I looked it up. Auntie K, thank you. That one's coming to you. I also have, now I got to scroll all the way back down. Where'd he go? Here he is. This one has a cow. You're welcome. So he's like with his cow. There's your marking. And it's a teensy little place for a couple pics or something. So we'll do that one for 3 as well. So I'm just looking again. Thank you so much, Auntie K. That one's coming to you. Okay. We had the boy and the dog. And then I'll probably run, this one's just Japan. So let's run that one. You're welcome. Thank you. Make sure you guys, if you bought something today, you get in the buy it now. I have cap shipping, so take advantage. I'm gonna run one more thing and then we're gonna go see our friend Vintage Rocks Autism. And this goes all day long. Thank you, Auntie K. Okay, this is the last one we're gonna run. It's this little guy with his loot. Nope, wrong guy. Where is he? Here he is. With his loot. And the giveaway is getting ready to run Hand Painted Japan. So let's run him. We'll wait for the Gibby to go in 9 seconds, and then we're gonna go raid Vintage Rocks Autism. I am Emily at Vintage Vibe Treasures. Thank you for following me and staying on the train all day. Make sure you follow Grow Family Finds. She's the mastermind behind this. Free Willy 269. Congratulations. You have some freebies coming your way. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go see Vintage Rocks Autism. And the show does go all day today and tomorrow. So make sure you stay on if you like Japan. It's going to be a good time. I'll see you guys later.